Heya, Matthew here, psychologist in Ottawa. So, in this year of compassion that I am calling for, one thing I'm thinking a lot about today is the way that self compassion can be difficult. One big myth about self compassion is that self criticism is actually a super effective motivator. I hear this a lot in my office where people talk about having been highly self critical, and that's how they got where they are. That's how they managed to become successful, or that's what's gotten them to good places in their lives. I think this is one of those correlation versus causation arguments. Yes, you got something important done. And yes, you criticized yourself before, all the way through, and thereafter. These two things happened. I'm not going to argue with you about that. I believe you. However, I don't know for sure that the self criticism is what got you over whatever finish line that you wanted to get over. Self criticism usually undermines our self confidence and reinforces our fear of failure, both of which makes it hard to get things done. It really sounds more like you've been able to internalize some abusive behavior you've experienced elsewhere, and so now the phone call comes from within the house already. That's really not the way self-compassion works. Self-compassionate people aren't people who have low motivation. They aren't people who don't have any standards. In fact, you can be quite self-compassionate and have high standards and have high goals. The only difference is that when you don't reach where you want to reach, you don't beat yourself up over it. You're able to look at the situation, figure out what you can learn from it, and try to help yourself or ask others for help to get you across whatever finish line you want to get across. This is a different way of thinking about motivation, and certainly it's my plug for why self-compassion is certainly more effective over self-criticism. Things to think about. I'm going to go be with some hearts that beat. Look after yourselves and each other today. Ciao.